Yo, what is up, everybody? So today I'm here to talk about the album, talk about what inspired me to make another album. Um, this album is really this is a crazy album. Um, the shit in it that is said is pretty crazy. It's kind of dark, you know. There's some funny parts to it, but most of it's really dark. Um, there's some shit that I wanted to get off my chest a little bit. Not saying that this is a diss album. It's not. Don't worry. Nobody's being dissed. Nobody's really being dissed. It's more crazy shit. Like, I forgot which one of us says it, but like one of us is getting like chased down by a dog. One of us loses our legs, and then like we like change out like legs with this dog. So like the human has the dog legs and the arm legs, and the dog has the human legs and the human arms. And I thought that's cool. Like there's a lot of things that, like, for me, I took it off my chest because um I just a little bit of there's been a little bit of stuff that's been bothering me a little bit, and I feel like I needed to address it some way, somehow. And uh, with Circle X, I was like, yo, you're not putting out an album till September, you know. It's been a year since you dropped something. You put out one single. Why not put out an album with me? And we were like, fuck yeah, like, yeah, let's fucking get this shit. Um, it was fun writing the album too, because like I would write something, and then I would be sitting there. He would either send me because he would write his own shit, but I wrote it and then posted it. But he did write his own shit. He sent it to me, and then I copied it. And then there would be some times where he would just tell me what he wants, and I would just write it down. That's why his style of writing is my style of writing. He sent me a completely different, but I wanted it to be a certain style. So that was fun doing that. There was a track that was going to be on this album, but I took it off because I feel like it was going past the line of joking and playing around on both ends. I feel like it was past that and it wasn't joking no more. Shit kind of got serious. I'm not trying to start anything, This album is a crazy ass album. This album is an album where you want to feel crazy, so you go to this album. On my last album, you go to that album when you're mad, and then the first album is a place where you can go to if you're just fed up with people's bullshit. It's pretty crazy, pretty cool, but yeah, there's a lot of noise because I'm outside right now. I'm always outside. I feel like you guys are gonna start thinking I'm homeless. I'm always outside when I film these, but at the same time, I don't like really being in the house that much. And when I'm out, I have free time, so that's why I do most of my stuff outside. But yeah, man, it's fun. It's crazy cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. What else about this album? Oh, the name. The reason why I got the name. X marks the spot. X marks the spot. Is a hint. It's kind of a Easter egg to one of the tracks where we're like hella shit talking, and there's a line about like having X's on people's faces if they want to fuck with us and shit. So that goes for that track. And X also marks the spot, also referencing to Circle X. X marks the spot. X is here, so and it's a treasure map. And the reason why it's also a treasure map and X marks the spot is so it all fits in. But I really wanted a treasure map because it's kind of taking you on adventure with the album, and X marks the spot is the last track. The last two tracks called Who We Are. The last two tracks, Who We Are really awesome. I really like those because my version, it has all my album names in the track, and then for Who We Are, for Circle X's version, has all his track names of his upcoming album in that song. So I feel like that's pretty dope. But at the same time, they're also telling a story, and they're like, I guess like, not guess, because mine's personal, his is pretty personal, so I think it's cool that that those tracks are there, because when we're done with the whole album, there's like the track Let Go, and then it's Who We Are, and we found who we are on that X. We were traveling this whole life, and now we are here. We found the X, we found the mark, we are here, and this is who we are. And I think it's hella cool. And I took some inspiration from a few people on this album. Nowhere Home inspired me from Eminem's Nowhere Fast. Who We Are on 9 Lives by Deuce, his band, the track called Who We Are. Hollywood Undead for the track Moshing in These Streets. And that's pretty much it, just those three. Always gotta have those three. It's pretty cool, man. I love it. And then for the bonus track, the bonus track was last minute. Like we already had the album out. We were still writing, and we were like, dude, this shit's cool. This shit really fits the album. So after Who We Are's track Can't Stop Us Now, which I really like that track. Really fucking love that track. That track is it's kind of like a diss track, for everybody who's talking shit. People saying that they can ruin our lives. People saying that we're not gonna do anything. Well, who the fuck's gonna stop us now? I mean we've come this far. Nobody can stop us. Nobody will stop us. I think it's a cool track. It's a nice shit talky track. What else? For that track, for me, it's like, there's like, and multiple people. I'm not just talking about one person. Like a lot of people saying that like, I'm gonna fucking expose you. I mean, even before this year, there was a lot of people saying like, oh, we're gonna expose you for, who you are. And I'm like, well, this is who I am, and we've shut all those, fuckers down. They didn't expose us. They couldn't expose us because our names are clean. They can't fucking do shit, People are saying that, they can ruin our lives, saying that they can ruin our credibility. But what the fuck are you doing? You are not fucking doing shit. You can't touch me with a 10-foot pole. You can't ruin my life even if you fucking tried, and you could try for the rest of your life. That shit's just not gonna happen. You can't stop me, and you can't fucking shut me down. It is what it is. You fucking hate me, but I would hate me too if I were you, because you put yourself in that position where now I don't care what I fucking do to you. People can say that they're gonna ruin lives, they're gonna expose us, but fuck, I embarrassed half of these fucking pussies on here. Like dating all the way back to fucking 2020. Like fucking who else? Maddie Zoo, Google, first name, last name, Fire, Dark Woods. Who else? Fuck. That Ghost dude. Yeah, that's not that. That's just some example. Oh, Snipes. You know, it's just, it's fun. You know that's so many people and more. You know, they're trying to expose us. Oh, Big Deuce, Big Deuce. I just think it's funny because they try to, you know, expose me for saying shit. I'm like, how are you gonna expose me if I'm exposing myself? How are you gonna expose me when I'm the one doing the shit and saying the shit? I own up to it, you know. And the shit with Maddie Zoo is because they were trying to go after Yeet Yellow Banana. No, yeah, Yeet Yellow Banana. And they were like fucking blackmailing him, and I was like, what the fuck? So that is what happened with that. With Dark Woods, he turned into an asshole. He leaked the last volume EP where it had the gay pride track, and I was pissed at him about that. And Fire and what's first name last name. Who else? It was first name last name, and then there was somebody else. When I was going through the shit after my grandpa died, you know, they said, like, you know, they basically don't care. You know, I had to get over it. And at that point, I was fucking down. I was like, don't you think I'm trying to get over it? You know, you're talking shit on my comment section while I'm going through shit. What the fuck? And then I put out the diss track, and they're like, oh, dude, my feelings, you know, my feelings hurt. Why would you say that shit to me? Why the fuck would you say that shit to me when you knew I was going through shit? Why the fuck would you say any of the shit that you said to me? I'm not playing this one-sided fuckery, you know? I'm not fucking doing it. And I was like, no. So then I made another diss track. They fucking left. They try to, you know, report us, but that shit doesn't work. Yeet, he always had a fucking problem with me because he was making some joke in the comments, not the comments, like he was making some joke in a live stream one day. We were like, yeah, we don't fucking joke like that. We don't say shit like that. So then I blocked him, and then he got pissed, and then, you know, we were cool again. And then just kind of went our own ways. You know, we made a track together. Yeah, this shit's pretty crazy. It's nuts, you know. That track, can't stop us now is one big middle finger to everybody that has tried to come after us and say that they can ruin lives, saying that they can tear us down. You cannot fucking, you know, tear us down, you know. And Big Ace verse, he has it's a simple verse, but it's a killer verse. He has, you know, like, he knows that his last EP was but you know, he's still fucking killing it, you know. He knows that his old stuff is better than his new stuff, but he's gonna make sure that when he's coming back, he's gonna come back with a vengeance. And he put out Underdog before, you know, writing this, and everybody fucking hated on it, which I thought Underdog was a good track. Whatever, you know. If somebody said it sounded like Dora, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hear it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I do hear it, but that's for like the first part. When you listen to the second part of the track, it's pretty good, you know. Just the one part of the track nobody likes, so they're gonna hate on the fucking rest of it. And I thought Nuts was a good album. I thought I thought Nuts was a good EP. Breaking and Nuts remix, though those two go fucking hard. I don't know why I got so much hate and it got put through the ringer like it did, but I mean, what can you do with it? You know, it's just hella crazy. I just find it funny. I don't know. We were gonna do a remix. We were gonna do a remix with Big A and Circle X of Penis. We were gonna remix that shit, but it was like, no, let's just keep that one-time thing, you know, cause it was funny, and I just didn't wanna go back to that, There's a lot of callbacks in this album. There's a lot of nods to shit in this album. There's a lot of warnings in this album. There is a lot of craziness in this album. There's a lot of shit talking in this album. 1v1 is, I feel like 1v1's a special track because of everything that's in it and everything that is said. I really like that one. I like Trouble too. Trouble. Nowhere Home is the last track that we wrote for that album, though. Trouble was the second. Running Up was the third. Let Go was the second to last. And that's pretty much it. But I can't wait for you guys to hear this shit. August 20th, 2022, X Marks the Spot album is out. Did I talk about why there's only 9 tracks? I don't think I did. So the reason why there's only 9 tracks is because we felt like if we continued on with it, it would kind of feel weird and kind of mess up the vibe. So that's why the track's so short. But we thought Can't Stop Us Now fit in with that album. So we added it as a bonus track. So when the album releases, that track also releases. So technically there's only 9 tracks with 1 bonus. Even though the album says 10, there's really 9 tracks. There's gonna be 2 other ones, Darkness and Survive the Night, but we're holding those 2 off either for a single or for another project that's been in talks. Might be coming out. I don't know. I already mentioned it. We're already working on another album. When I say where, I'm not gonna say who's all gonna be in that album, but who knows? I like making albums. They're fun, and it's fun to like find the idea what you want for the album. It's fun to figure out what you want that album to sound like, which way you want it to go. Because when you listen to the first album, that album's basically like a fuck you album. The second album is like when you're mad at something and you just want to be mad, so you go to that album. And this one is like a crazy shit talking album, so if you're in a mood for fucking people's day up, being pissed, or just want to be crazy, there's albums for you. And I think they're really, really cool. People really like that. Yeah, album X Marks the Spot, August 20th, 2022. Call Me Circle X LP comes out September 1st, 2022. Your Prescription Deluxe comes out September 1st, 2022. We're gonna do a race, see which one gets more views. for that day. We weren't gonna do that. One of the reasons behind this album, I didn't want to say it, but I was gonna have Circle hold the album back until November, but I was like, no. But then I was like, well, if you hold it back, you and me can do an album, and that can just fill in for right now. And I was like, you know what? No, I don't want to fuck it up because people are already, pissed at him. But it takes time to, make an album. It takes a lot of time, and when you take a long break like you do in the music that we make, it's like if you don't make an album every 8 months to a year, you're fucking dead, basically. And if you ain't putting out shit, you're dead. And if you failed to put out 4 to 5 records, then that's, not trying to diss, but that's a big ass fucking fail, And I was like, well, I don't want him to be mad. So keep the album out. We could still put out this album. Maybe this is gonna help more people go to you and hype your album up. But man, shit's pretty crazy. Shit's nuts. But I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Please keep supporting the album, The Abyss. Go and listen to Circle X's Circle X album too. Gotta go show him some love there to support the new album that's gonna be coming out. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye.